Good evening, everybody! My name is Spacesuit and welcome back to another episode of New Isle of Berk. I am in my cave. I'm working currently on my weapons and my things that I'm gonna use in order to become even more powerful, even more perfect. I've had a good night's rest, and even though I worked all day, I'm feeling refreshed and even with more energy than when I decided, hey, I will record this at 2 a.m. Yeah, not the greatest idea. Anyway, right now I'm working on my super sword, so I'm gonna do this out of only rose gold. Yeah, because I accidentally, stupidly decided, hey, you know what would be a fun and interesting idea? Thought that I needed 9 rose gold blocks. Turns out I only needed 3. Here we go. Rose. Perfect. For the time being, we can't go to the Nether, even though I want to, because I will die if I go. Apparently, I don't have the necessary equipment, and by equipment, I mean my body, in order to survive the extreme temperatures of the Nether. Go figure. So for the time being, I'm just gonna work on doing all my super tools and stuff, so that I can be even more powerful than before. See? It's really cold right now. We're really cold. But if I get near, the nether portal goes way up. Because it's a portal to a horrible dimension of death. So it makes sense. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to do, but I haven't been able to do it for time purposes. Ooh, I'll call this one silver, even though it's not made of silver. Silver hammer. That's a terrible name. Silver Crusher. That's a little better. Let's go with that. I can change the name later, I think. And if not, then I'll have to live with the consequences of my actions. Let's try this out. For sure you're somewhere around here, right? Yeah, there you are. Ooh! Look! Dropped the head. Nice. Woo! Let's go! I just love flying. it's the best. I don't know how to explain it other than it's the best. Flying, it's the best. I'm gonna do like a whole village at the base of the mountain, just so my castle can overlook something. Maybe I'll bring villagers in. Maybe I should. Whee! Ah! Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna start it like right here. Like, I don't wanna be like too far down. Yeah, I'm just gonna start here. This is why, guys, this is why you get better weapons. And tools and stuff. This is what Tinkers is all about. Tinker's Construct. Awesome. And it doesn't matter if your weapon breaks or your tool breaks. See? It broke. But it doesn't matter, because I can go and fix it. It's fine. So in order to fix your weapons, or whatever you have, you need to check what it is. What's the base? Might be iron or rose gold. Either. There we go. It does use a lot of resources though. But it's kind of worth it, if you really think about it. Is it like a cave system here, or what's up? Alright, let's not do that because I can't breathe underwater. That would be a good time to have respiration. One of the basic powers of the hero's add-on. Sorry, still on that. It's just so cool. It's just a cool add-on, okay? I still have it on my mind. Check this out. Whoa. You know, I wasn't too sure about the glowing squids when they were announced, but they're beautiful. Jesus, with the Tinker stuff, you can really, like, get stuff done. It's completely different. I remember an old time in YouTube, and yes, I'm gonna go old man mode here, when, I don't know, it felt different to make content, you know? And I'm not complaining about my current situation. I'm really happy where I am. But it's different, you know? Like, it feels like a lot of people have to, like try to grind that content and grind and grind and grind. Even if they feel bad about it, it doesn't matter. Because the grind is what matters. Sure, it's good to, you know, want to fight and study for what you want, but do you really want it to feel like that? You know? I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. It feels like things have changed, and I don't know, I can't say for the better or for the worse. That is not for me but to decide, that's for you to decide. It feels like too many people are trying to get that viral, 5 seconds of viral. So I need to do shorts and do it as fast as you can, and in the first 2 seconds of the video you need to catch the audience. And if you don't, you're fucked. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. It does work. That's why people do it. But shit, I don't know. Back when YouTube first started, you just made content because you wanted to share something with people. Like, people made gaming content because they wanted to, you know, show their reactions to the video games, and people would like to see them. They felt like they were there playing with I don't know, PewDiePie or Markiplier or whatever. It was different. It felt different, at least. Maybe you could say that, well, yeah, it's just because that's the natural progression of things, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're right about that. Maybe things are just supposed to get like as optimal as possible, and you need to make content as optimal as possible and make every second of every video count. But back at the beginning, just make content. You don't even know. You weren't a professional, you know. And you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. If my understanding of the world is outdated and I should just get with the times, old man. And maybe you're right. But I don't make my content as optimal as possible. I make my content because it's fun. And some people have told me that it feels like old YouTube content. I don't think they meant it as a good thing. But I took it as a good thing. Because that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for here. Just make content for the fun of it. Make content so you can share stuff with people. Like the mod showcases are for me to learn how to play them, and for you guys to learn how to play them so that you can play them with your friends. I guess at the end of the day, it's everyone's decision. If you want to make content as optimal as possible and hopefully live off of this, then yeah, go for it. But what is up with this? See, I told you. We're in winter now. Which means temperatures are gonna drop. I need to work on cold and sweat stuff. I should make a cold and sweat, which for the ones that don't know, cold and sweat is the like, what, temperature mod that I'm using? Yeah, temperature mod that I'm using. I should make a mod showcase so I can learn how the heck to use it. Anyway, so there you go. That's my opinion on the whole matter and what my plan is with my content. If you make content that is geared towards more people and that you want to be as optimal as possible, good on you, man. We need more content like that. But I think I'm gonna go for the chill 20... Like, what? What is happening to me? I'm dying! Why? We're in the middle of winter! I've been interrupted so many times by my own stupidity that I don't even know what I was talking about. I don't know, just make the content that you want to make. And I say this because I've seen too many, like, what are they called, like, YouTube gurus, I guess? Whatever. The point is, I've seen too many of those being like, if you're not getting, like, the attention of the viewer in the first 5 seconds, you're failing. And it's like, Jesus, bro, like, calm down. This is supposed to be fun, you know? Well, like, I have to freaking enjoy it. I don't know. You don't need to be so intense. Like, I appreciate the intensity, sure, but might be a bit too much. Yeah, too many YouTubers are saying like, you need to do this or you need to do that. And if you're not, you're failing. You're failure. You're a failure. And like, I mean, sure, but is that a bad thing? Maybe I'm projecting my own insecurities, I don't know. Because sure, I could make content that is more clickable and more viral and more whatever. But, I don't know, just the idea of making it depresses me, you know? It's not to say that that content is bad or anything like that. If anything, it's good because it's getting the clicks, it's getting the viral hits, it's getting the views, the big bucks. But I don't know, just the idea of making that kind of content kind of gets me sad. The whole point of doing this is because I can do whatever the heck I want. And that is not something I want to do. Also, have you guys gotten like an influx of AI created content? And I'm not talking like people like showing the advancements in technology, which actually I find very interesting. No, I'm talking like the AI trash content where it's just like a trash AI voice being like, the Roman Empire was like and then the cheese was invented. And you're like, what? And it's like AI generated images from, I don't know, the Parthenon, and bro, there are pictures of that. If you're gonna make like, ooh, what is this? Don't get distracted. I'm talking about AI right now. I know it's easy to generate and sure you work like nothing for that, so it's quick and easy content that you can produce massively, and since your channel has so much content, it might get pushed more. But bro, I mean, why is my feed only with like filled with those videos? Like at first I was like, it's just one, it's fine. But it started getting really bad. Like I got to a point where I was like, you know what, this is it. This is the end. And I started like telling YouTube, okay, don't recommend this channel ever in your life ever again. Ooh, purple. Belgium. Yeah, it's like too much right now. Like I got to a point where like, you know what, this is enough. I don't like watching it on my feed. I don't think it's interesting or cool. I do find the people that are like actually like programming the languages and training the models, I do find those videos interesting because they're pushing the technology forward. But making AI slop content is not pushing the technology forward. If anything, it's pushing my brain back. And sure, some people are gonna be like, I don't care. I just want to watch content. I don't care if it's created by a machine or by a human or by a monkey. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, okay. I don't, so bye. I'm gonna stop talking about AI. It's a weird subject for me because on one hand I'm really excited about it, but on the other hand I think it's not being used for the optimal reasons. Like the whole point of AI should be to automate boring things. Like I don't know, what's something boring? Like for example, Alexa. Alexa is a great point where you should be able to add an even more intelligent artificial intelligence. It would be really useful to have. So you could be like, Alexa, like plan this or plan that or remind me. And it's not, I'm not saying that it's not doing it right now. I'm saying it that it could be better. So you know what, at the end of the day, just do whatever you want. I don't care. That said, I will disappear you from my timeline as soon as I see a AI slub video. It's like bye. You're never gonna appear in my timeline again. I'll make sure of that. And I'm sure some people do the same with my content. And it's fine. You can like good. Like if you don't want to see my content, good. That's the whole point. If you don't like my content, then we both don't get anything out of this. If you don't like my content, it's fine. Don't watch it. I know that not everyone is gonna like my content. I don't make my content for everyone to like it. I make my content for me to like it. Hey, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, this is one of the glitched ones. It doesn't matter. It's awesome. Yahoo! Hello, how's it going, everybody? Hello. Oh, Oh, Void Ghost, you're the best. You're incredible. You are a monster. I love your bedrock like skin, and I love all the weapons and stuff stuck to your... Oh, look at him all tuckered out. Oh. Anyway, so now that my weapons are more powerful, I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna start working on the inside of the mountain. And you guys might be wondering, what are you gonna do there? Well, let me tell you. What I'm gonna do there is first add a connection between my Tower of Dragons to the inside of that place. And that place I'm gonna turn into both a dragon summit thing, and also I'm gonna turn it into a make like farms so I can grow my own food. Since it's on the ground, I can grow whatever the heck I want. That scared the piss out of me. Help. Ah! Ah! You bastard. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Prepare to be annihilated. Your friend is gonna be annihilated if you don't come here. Your friend is gonna die. Don't you care about... I don't think he survived that. I have bad news. Your friend died. I have good news. You're gonna find him real quick. Anyway. Holy crap. We're in winter. Oh, yes. This is what I needed. This is gonna speed up my wood collecting process like 1,000-fold. You're not gonna shoot me, are you? Like, I need to get over there, can I? How dare... Where are you? Boom. I want to, yeah. Gonna make like... So it's not like a complete pane of glass. And I actually think I'm gonna leave this open in case, you know, maybe the wind wasn't right or the runway is frozen over. Then if you are like, oh no, I'm still going too fast, then you can go right around and do your thing. Yeah, see, it serves a purpose. This is dead center. So what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna start like going in here. So it's like this way you can get out of there, this way you can get into my oh, how am I gonna do this? Ah! Is there a creeper in there? There sure is. Could I quickly jump into the Nether, kill maybe a couple goblins or whatever they're called? Yeah, let's try that. I won't be able to survive that long, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah! It's immediate. Crap! Ah! Alright, okay. Okay. So destroy, get, destroy. I'm dying! In other news, for no particular reason, I want to ask you guys a specific question. And I don't want you guys to look anything into it, okay? No, don't look into it. Don't even think about it looking into it. It's fine. Everything is okay. I just want to know you guys' opinion on the matter. It doesn't mean anything. I just want you guys' opinion on this particular matter. Okay? So we all agree. This doesn't mean anything. I just want you guys' opinion. Okay? Okay, we're in agreement. Anyway, what do you guys think about an SMP? Like a survival multiplayer? Do you guys watch SMPs on YouTube? What do you guys like about the SMPs that you watch? Do you guys prefer like a lore heavy SMP, or do you guys prefer like spontaneous and whatever comes out of it and just for the fun of it? Again, this doesn't mean anything. I just want to know. I just don't want you guys' opinion because I care about you guys' opinion. It doesn't mean anything other than that. So we're all in agreement. It doesn't mean anything, but if you guys would let me know what your opinion is on certain subjects about the SMP, or if you guys have any like advice on the matter, I would greatly appreciate it. It doesn't mean anything. Again, it doesn't mean anything. But if it did, how would you guys feel about it? Anyway, whatever. I'm rambling now. I need to get the heart of the Z, but it does not work if I am dying. So I have a better idea. I'm just gonna bring fire with me, and if I start, like, freezing, first I'm gonna sleep. But if I start freezing, then I could just, you know, set myself on fire. It's freezing. Your mom is freezing outside, and you don't see me complaining about it. Ha! Yeah! Try that again. I knew you tried to kill me, little bastard. Can goats jump? Some people might say this is a little intense. But I say to those people, what's the best way to not die of freezing? Die of fire, obviously. What? You little bastard! You can jump! God dang it. Well, I will say, Void Ghost is probably the coolest dragon I've ever owned. And that's not discrediting the coolness of my other dragons, but come on. He has weapons in his back. Prepare to die, you little bastard. Yeah? That's what I thought. No, 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 no! Ah, god dang it. What? Did you give me a... I've already done that! Multiple times, and I did freeze to death. So what are you talking about? No! No! Okay. You absolute bastard. Alright, it's taking forever to do the things that I want to do. So tell you guys what. I'm gonna work on the goat stuff so that I don't freeze to death off camera. Just gonna grab a couple goats, bring them here, figure out how to breed them, and even more how to shear them. It's gonna be a whole thing. But that way I can solve the freezing problem, and we'll have to figure out another way. Oh yeah, we need a heart of the ocean to fix the heating problem, especially in the Nether. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, remember, don't think too much about what I said about the SMP, okay? Don't think too much about it. Don't. I just want your opinion. Bye-bye.